What is up, everybody? It's your boy Herf here, back on the Duel Entertainment channel. And so today I'm going to be going over the top 5 techs for the ladder. Maybe you're trying to get King of Games and it's not going so well. You want to spice up your deck a little bit, maybe give yourself a little power boost. I'm going over 5 cards that you can definitely use in order to make your life a lot easier. So the first one is, so first of all, by tech, it's not a staple. So obviously, Book of Moon should go in your deck. Malevolent Sin should go in your deck. Stuff like that. So things that we already know are super good. Maybe these are the cards that are not quite staples. They're more like paper clips or techs.
Number 1.
So people may consider this a staple. However, I consider it more of a tech card because it's not really good in every single meta. And the reason why this card is so good is because it, so during either player's turn, if your opponent would, so let's see, during either player's turn, when a level 5 or higher monster would be special summoned, you can detach one Xyz material from this card and negate the special summon. And if you do, destroy it. So that is not once per turn, and it is on either player's turn. That is an insanely strong effect, and it's very good against Harpies, Resonators, Thunder Dragons are like the 3 biggest ones, as well as it can be relevant versus Shiranui, but it's not that good versus them. I mean, it's good if they have to synchro from the field, but basically an inherent summon is any summon that doesn't create a chain link. So stuff like Living Near doesn't create a chain link, so it would just like negate that and it's destroyed, and it's insane. I think that this card is a very strong card, and it definitely may move into like staple status in the future because of how strong it is.
Number 2.
This card is absolutely degenerate. If you're seeing a lot of Harpies on the ladder, which Harpies is kind of the ladder deck right now, you make this card, you win the duel. Okay, it's literally as simple as that. So if you guys don't know the effect, it says once per chain during either player's turn, if 2 or more monsters with the same name on the field, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, choose one monster among those with the same name, and destroy all other monsters with that name. While this card remains face up on the field, your opponent cannot summon monsters with the same name as any of the monsters chosen for this card's effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send 2 Heraldic Beast monsters from your deck to the graveyard. So the last effect doesn't do anything. However, you make this versus Harpies, you win the game. And the reason I say that is because they literally cannot play unless they have more than one Harpy Lady on the field. And since they all changed their name to Harpy Lady, this thing just absolutely floodgates them. Because they try to summon a monster, you just Patriarch the other one. So it's incredible. And plus it's non-targeting. Okay? So it is targeting. So you have to target one monster, right? But then all of the other ones get destroyed. So they can't really Swallow's Nest out of it. So and it's not once per turn either. You can activate this twice per turn if they have like follow-up. So even if you Pepega and Patriarch at the wrong time, you can just Patriarch again, which is the crazy part. Like, this card is so, and if you don't understand why this card is so good, like I'm not sure how else to explain it to you, because Cyber Slash turns into a Harpy. This is a Harpy. This is a Harpy. This is a Harpy Lady. This is a Harpy Lady. So pretty much all of their monsters change into Harpy Lady, and then this just nukes them all. It's incredible. It's absolutely insane. So things like Onomats should be playing this. Pretty much anything that can make a rank 4. You make this in the mirror. If you're a Harpy player, you just go first, make this in the mirror match, and you win. GG. Easy clap. Clean it up. So that is why this card is absolutely insane. So going on to number 3.
Number 3.
So this card is just a really strong card on the ladder because you just blow everything up. Non-targeting, just blow everything up. It just nukes so many just random things. You just blow everything up. That's simple. And then OTK. So pretty much any deck can play this card. It's admittedly not the best card. That's why it's a tech card and it's not like a staple. Like, obviously something like Book of Moon I think is better, right? But Lightning Vortex is an amazing going second card because it just wipe all the monsters off the field. And pretty much I don't think really any deck right now, besides maybe Fire Kings, can really like fully recover from that without dying. But even like versus Fire Kings, if they like Arvada pass and you just nuke it, and they don't have another Fire King in the grave, you just kind of win, right? Like you're just able to OTK. So that's why this card is so strong. As well as like discarding a card, it's kind of bad, but it's also kind of good. So like if I'm playing Shiranui and I tech this card for just like random stuff, right? When I discard something, I can most of the time if I discard a monster, I can reuse it. So that's why this card is extremely strong. So going on, we're going to move on to number 4.
Number 4.
The reason why I think that this card is so strong is because it's a counter trap. So the reason why counter traps are so good is because your opponent cannot chain to it unless they also have a counter trap. So since they're spell speed 3, like they can't take out of it. So if you normal summon Channeler and activated the effect, if I tried to Kanadi that, you could Swallow's Nest out of it. Or even if I tried to Fiendish Chain it, you could Swallow's Nest out. However, if I Ultimate Providence, you cannot dodge it. You're just screwed. It's as simple as that. You literally just like you lose that monster and it's GG most of the time. So as well as like I said before with Lightning Vortex, discarding a card is not always a bad thing, especially with graveyard based strategies. Like if you're using Blue Eyes and you're maybe struggling a little bit on the ladder, especially versus maybe Harpies or Red Dragon Archfiend, stuff like that, put this in your deck, please. Like Blue Eyes with this card is actually pretty dang good in my opinion, because most of the time you'll be able to negate monsters, as well as if you don't have a monster in your hand, you can also negate spells and traps. But if you end up negating a stone, which is the best case scenario, in which you can search off of Sage, so you should almost always have a stone. You have 6 stones basically. You get an insane plus in the end phase of being able to summon a Dragon Spirit of White, which can banish a back row, which can a lot of times just like lead into just winning the duel entirely. So that is why I think that this card is insanely strong, and you should definitely consider playing it.
Number 5.
This card will never not be good on the ladder. Okay? I am here to unironically say Drowning Mirror Force is a pretty much tier 0 ladder tech, because people on the ladder do not think. If you break, you literally just set this, they swing into it, GG. Every single time. Without fail. Like, if you are skeptical of this, I challenge you to name one time where that didn't happen if you had Drowning Mirror Force. Okay? I know people are going to say, oh, well, TrueNate, MST, LOL, KW. Nah. On the ladder, people never draw that. You resolve this every single time. If you have Drowning, you should put it in your deck if you're struggling and you don't have other back row. This card is insane. Just because it's just non-targeting, spin everything, LOL, kick W, now you're dead. I mean, admittedly, it's not the best back row, okay? None of these cards are like the absolute best cards in the game. However, they're all like pretty good surprise cards on the ladder, because people don't know how to play, right? So and plus they're not gonna have Book of Moon. Like Roach is very good in pretty much every format, but it's less good in competitive play because more people own Book of Moon. Right, but on the ladder, people don't really own Book of Moon. Like, of course, some people do, but most people don't. Right, so like Drowning Mirror Force is really good because, while some people own MST, a lot of people don't. I mean, I only have one of them because I didn't really go into that box. So like, a lot of people have Cosmic Cyclone as well, but Cosmic Cyclone is not being played that much right now. So Drowning Mirror Force is insane. So play it, get in there, spin everything. Anywho. Thank you so much for checking out the channel, guys. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we upload. Make sure you get in the Discord as well so you're notified when we do tournaments as well as upload these videos. That's where we actually have free and new player help. We're not like those other guys that charge you. You know what I mean? We're for the people. Anywho, make sure you also check out the Twitch channel, because that's where we host our tournaments, and you can watch them. They're pretty good, if I do say so myself. Ride does an amazing job with them. So go show them some love, and I will see you guys later.